Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 3v5 on the map City of Lakes in Aoe2 HD Edition on the Forgotten. Now, City of Lakes is definitely not my favorite map, to say the least, but the viewers really wanted to see it today, so we're going to be doing City of Lakes, and I never play the Italians, so I figure it's sort of fitting. This map is sort of like Saltmarsh's cousin, I guess. This map is ridiculous. It's like a partial water map, partial land map. There's enough water to warrant docking, but there's also, like, the fish and everything like that can be really, really finicky. And it's pretty easy to dock in a pool that has no, that doesn't really go anywhere and is really tiny and only has shorefish in it. So this map also has an insane lack of trees and building space, and it's a really, really difficult, not particularly amazing map, although I can definitely say it looks really cool. So anyway guys, throughout this match I'm going to be walking you all through the thought process behind my decisions, as well as answering any questions you have in the Twitch chat. It goes without saying that, you know, when I'm playing these matches while I'm streaming, my attention is divided between reading the Twitch chat as it scrolls and commentating and playing at the same time, so my level of play is not, I guess, as high as it ought to be, but hopefully you find it entertaining and informative regardless. I will be talking a bit about the Italians in this particular match if you guys want to learn a little bit more about them. This map is a struggle. I do recommend docking on it. I think that since you know, okay, all players are connected via land, but some pools are connected to each other slightly, and you know, securing the water can give you a decent edge, but the problem is that not all these pools are connected to each other. So docking isn't always a good idea, and it's really easy to dock in a pool that goes nowhere and has no fish in it. So that is the struggle. The struggle is very real, guys. And of course, my apologies for a sort of slower upload schedule recently. I haven't been able to upload as often as I'd like to. We're coming up close to finals for my college classes. I also had midterms like last weekend. I've been very, very busy. That and my allergies have been absolutely awful. For those of you who aren't aware, I do have rather severe allergies to everything that isn't food or fabric, so it can definitely interfere with my ability to record, play games, and just be my usual cheery self. So yeah, I haven't been able to do as much recording as I'd like to recently, but I do plan on making that up to you guys, so don't worry about that. We'll be back on the upload schedule soon. We'll make up for that at some point. My final exams unfortunately fall on the first week of Zero Empires' tournament, so after that I'm good to go. Oh god, why is this Ville not running back? Okay, anyway. Yeah, so, my last final is on, like, August 9th, so after that I should have some more free time. And of course, if you're watching this video on YouTube, by now, I will have released the newest version of my custom AI. So you can go check that out in the Steam Workshop, links in the video description. I would really appreciate it if you guys give it a look, and hopefully you all enjoy this. There's been a lot of changes between this and the previous version here. We've got fully randomized strategies here now, which should you know, keep the AI experience fresh and interesting. Not only that, but some of the maps are actually randomly generated now. Of course, you know, you'll be able to find out which ones those are by reading the description on Steam, but yeah, some maps are completely randomly generated now, which is pretty snazzy. I also have a solo AI here that you can play against in 1v1. Neither of the AIs are quite finished yet, but should be a really fun experience for you. If you're looking for something that you and a bunch of your friends can get together and play and have a challenging, fun time, you want to learn AoE2, you'll probably find that my 6v2 AI or solo AI is a good place to start. It should be a lot of fun. Welcome to the stream, Squirrel, aka Javasaki. So yeah, pretty fun. The Italians are a really weird sort of naval archer civ. They have decent cavalry, decent infantry, but they don't really excel too much in everything. Their bonuses are very situationally useful. I can tell you that their ages cost like 10% less or something like that, which is like basically nothing. That's like 100 food off of the Imperial Age. Compared to the Byzantines, that's weak sauce, I guess. Nothing to write home about. Certainly not overpowered, but you know, it's a bonus nonetheless. Not very good. The cheaper dock tax is actually quite nice. Makes insanely expensive technology such as shipwright actually affordable. The Italians are not really one of my favorite civs. But they're forgotten. I think the Slavs are one of the few strong civs that came with this. I don't have deer, do I? Oh boy. One of the few strong civs to come out of the Forgotten. A lot of the civs that this game comes with, not the best. You know, I'm not gonna jack his sheep, even though it's a 5v3. The reason that we're doing a 5v3 is I'm always trying to look for new ways to kind of mix up the content that I do on my channel, as well as involve my lower rated players and create a sort of quality game. You know, I tried like spectating them, but you know, I only run it. You know, I run out of things to say eventually, because you know, lower rated players tend to make the same like 3 mistakes. Oh no, I do have deer. They're just over there. Interesting. They're gonna say to make the lower rated players tend to make the same mistakes. Actually, no, I probably don't even need to know that. Got a close enough one. You know, we tried, you know, 4v4s and everything, but that just you know, when I handicap myself, I tend to just basically be AFK for those games. So they don't necessarily produce the most high quality matches. So this is the kind of thing I'm doing right about now. And it seems to be working. Hello, J Goddor. J Goddar. Again, I'm sure I'm butchering your name. Let me know until I get it right, because I think that's important. So J Goddar 11. Thank you for showing up to the stream, man. I'm really glad you enjoy my stuff. It means a lot to me to have you around, man. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I'll be making up for the lack of uploads relatively soon. As soon as I'm done with final exams. You know, I just realized right now, is because I'm so distracted because I'm reading the Twitch chat and everything, that I should have docked about 13 years ago. I was originally planning on going for a Grush, but apparently I'm going for a fast Castle Age build, which wasn't necessarily the plan here. Apparently I'm going for a fast castle, which is actually fine. I think that's probably a good idea. I don't anticipate getting rushed. And, docking on this map is usually a good idea, but it can be very, very unforgiving because... What the hell is this villager doing? It can be incredibly unforgiving. Sometimes you'll just dock in a pool with no fish. Or a pool that's just not connected to anything. Has he already walled this area? He has. Right on the other side of my walls. Touché, Senor Purple. Touché. Apparently we're going for fast castle age now. Italians do get good gunpowder. They have a Jagador. Got it. I'll try and remember that, man. Make sure I get it right. I try to... I think that's important, because I think I would like it personally. I always like to try to put my shoes in the viewers, I guess. I think I would like it if people pronounce my name correctly, so... Something I'm quite focused on getting. Genoese Crossman is a good unit. Certainly. The Italians aren't bad, per se, but they don't have any really good bonuses, I guess. That can make a huge difference in these games. They don't have like the 50% faster hunting that the Mongols have, or the no houses. They don't have any ridiculous bonuses. So they're not bad per se. They're just not one of the stronger civs. They are pretty good on water maps though, and provided seems to be a decent pool here. Yeah, the issue is you don't really know if you're docking in a pool with fish in it because these pools are so random sizes. This map is just it's difficult to play well, I guess. I wonder where I have to wall this. Walling this is also going to be quite the difficulty. I want to give myself as much space to build as I can, but I don't know how possible that is. I am normally really offensive with my walls, especially in a situation where I have, you know, a teammate disadvantage, I guess. We have less teammates. But in this case, I have no idea what the map generation is, and I just want to make sure that my base is closed up so I don't get rushed. That is the goal right now. Don't get rushed, be good to go. Should probably start focusing a little bit more on this match. This is 3v5, and this could be incredibly difficult. Also appears that some of my opponents are quite better than the rating would suggest, so see if I can win this. I'll probably upload this anyway, even if I get wrecked, because it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. And while I do have really high quality standards for what I upload, gotta upload something, right? From time to time, while I keep trucking through these finals. Let's get this market up. Yeah, apparently I'm going for a fast castle now. Looks like my adjacent opponent is a little weak. Should be able to take him on here. None of these guys are particularly high rated, so I'm not expecting, you know, the Viper plays him. Oh wow, this is such an inefficient wall. But I didn't scout, so I didn't know that I could just do that. And hopefully this combined gives me just 5 more. We're good to go. Not the best castle time, but it's okay. I'll start. I guess this is the new OP strategy: a fast castle into war galleys, right? Like that's what all the cool kids are doing. Arm under attack. That's an archer range. Interesting. So yeah, fast castling to war galleys. That's OP, guys. Just gonna. Can't really raid his eco very well off this, but can I get over that? I might be able to. I'm gonna put a dock in the front and see where life takes me from there. This is City of Lakes, not my favorite map personally, but it's a map that you guys really wanted to see me play, so I'll do it for you guys. But can't say I am a City of Lakes fanboy. It's pretty hard map to play. It does look really pretty. This is probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing maps I've played. It's just not very intuitive, I guess. Interesting idea, though. It's fun. It's just very tricky. I mean, you don't ever know if the pond, I guess, you choose to dock in has fish in it, or it actually is connected anywhere important, and sometimes there's just no bloody trees in this map, so it makes things difficult. If you guys have any questions about the game or anything, feel free to ask me. Even if I'm not doing, you know, a commentary, if it's one of those commentary-less streams, then by all means, feel free to ask me questions anyway, and I will respond to those in the Twitch chat. Even if I am not talking for whatever reason. Could just be tired, I could be busy, or I could actually just want to focus on playing the game a little bit better than I usually do. Let's see, is he all wall? Well, hopefully, Glupot's got that fight on lockdown. Now you guys get to see the really overpowered, cheaper dock decks, and I use the phrase really overpowered incredibly loosely. It's actually a good bonus, but not game-breaking per se. Cheaper docks is definitely a better one, but Italians are strong on water. This isn't a pure water map, though, so we don't get the full potential of this bonus. The power is there, and my villagers are so high they just need to start working. Okay, that is pretty cheap. I like that bonus. So yeah, hopefully, since, you know, this is against 5 somewhat lower rated players, I mean, none of the players in this match are particularly high rated, I am somewhat confident in my ability to outboom them in this case. I think that even though I have 2 docks, probably don't need this many gold miners. Right now, I think I can probably shift like 1 off, put that onto food, and maybe I can build another dock in the back and start getting some fishing ships out from there. Maybe there's a villager I can poke. Hopefully he's still on his berries or something, maybe? No farm for you. Sure would be a shame if something happened to that farm, sir. Yeah, the tree clumps are so small that your villagers in this map, they just kind of like walk around the lumber camps. It's ridiculous. It'd be quite the struggle. As we ever get a sub button, I don't have enough Twitch viewers right now for that, but I would love it. I need more viewers, and I also need more free time so I can stream more often as well. I also don't stream often enough for that. Most importantly, I don't have enough viewers. I need probably like 300 per stream, so I guess spread the word. And keep showing up. I know that a lot of you guys don't show up because of time zone issues. There's nothing really we can do about that, unfortunately, but I do try to stream at different times of the day. Trying to mix it up a little bit. Can't show up because of time zones, that's no problem. Okay, I can't actually get out of this pond, so that's unfortunate. Not even over this. Nope. Lame. So yeah, this is the issue here, is that while this pond is nice to have control of, it can't get those ships out, and yeah. Taking control of the water here gives you an advantage, just not as big a one as I'd like. Okay, how's this area going? It looks like Glupot actually has this, good job so far. Tar Hunt appears to be quite decent at this game. Let's see if is he Spanish. I'm gonna wall, just like stone wall up, I think. People can always, you know, put a transport down if they're, like, super duper desperate, but... I'm gonna wall this area off, I think. I would really like to be able to put a gate here, though. That's the issue. Yeah, I'll just gate this, like right here. Not bad. That's where I'll send a lot of my troops through, I think. And I should really get a bunch of TCs out. There's just no room to build on this map, so... Getting farms is...
Yes.
Quite difficult. It's a lot of archers. Oh my god! Alright, well I never thought I would do this, guys, but we're doing the war galleys to counter Grey's Flush. And if this game didn't have insane delay, I would be able to kick that Mangonel's ass, but... The response struggle is real. Yeah, fleshing right. It's time for the Bodkin Arrow. Wait, up. The Jukes are too weak with this one. Lame. Okay, yeah, he went for mass archers as Spanish, so it appears that while this guy has a pretty strong economy based off his score, he's got a lot of villagers, he also has a good amount of units. Not super sure about the mass archers on Spanish, because he can't get crossbowmen. Spanish don't get access to that technology, and yeah, regular archers don't do so well.
Yes.
Against so regular archers don't do so well against Castle units, I guess. Crossbowman is a very, very good upgrade, you want it, if you can get it. I just realized that I'm standing inside that gate like an idiot. It's open because of that. There's a castle? Oh, God! Alright, well, I'm gonna try and open him up then, and blow up his, house right there. Maybe I can start sieging him a little more aggressively. God, this is... Look how few trees there are on this map. There's no space to build either. I am, certainly struggling with this map right now. I'm gonna replace this with a gate. I can come in through that way. Hopefully they don't need me on Gluepot's side. Screw you, Mangonel, bro. I've got ships. Words I never thought I'd say. It's okay to go archers as the Spanish. I don't know if I would commit too much of them, especially considering he's the pocket this game, as he's surrounded by his teammates. It's okay to archer rush with the Spanish, but it's not the kind of thing you want to really commit to unless you got to. And he's in the pocket, so he didn't really need to go for a feudal age army. He's not really in danger of being rushed, and he's not adjacent to any players, any enemies. It's not super helpful. Okay, so what I was thinking is I'll have a navy to back up my land army as I push through the right side, and provided Glueplot and Prince Ponce can hold the other side, I'm pretty confident in my ability to hold this side. Perhaps not win it, but at least hold it. Yeah, and see where this goes from that point on, but it's not looking bad. This delay is insane, though. Looks like poor Forest over here, aka Amazon, has a bit of that lag. Hopefully I don't lose all my ships to Mangonels due to this delay. Oh! Nope. They only respawn once the ships are dead. Alright, I'm gonna have to start Mangoneling his walls. I'm coming in! I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow your walls down, so... Get a archery range. I don't have the wood eco for this, actually. I'm really low on wood, which is fantastic on a map like so, in which there is just no wood. If you guys want to, donate me some wood over PayPal, that would be helpful. Kidding, of course. Wood please, wood please, wood please. Delta has advanced to the Castle Age. Alright, well, let the games begin. I've got not a particularly good eco, my boom is weak as balls, and I've got a not particularly useful navy, but I have opened him up, and they're winning this side quite handily. And hopefully from here I can I should really just boom off this a bit. Is there any... How do I get to these back islands? I wonder if this is connected. I need to get more TCs out and get a stronger economy off this. There's just no bloody room to build on this map. This map is so hard to play, it's insane. And I can't necessarily say it's really hard to play for the right reasons. It's hard to play because there's no room to build, there's no wood, and the fish distribution can be unforgiving at best. Oh, I did open him up. Not bad. Some of that crossbow action. Some wood. A little memento. And I have returned. Okay, so I guess I'll just cover the map. My opponents have the map in houses and see where life takes me from there. Because this is awful. Oh, he stonewalled up when I wasn't looking. You bastard. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably claim this upper area a bit. There's no room to put TCs and to put farms, so I think on this map you just kind of have to go fish traps. Words I never thought I would say. And as soon as I get my eco rolling, I'm just gonna really start pressuring this guy. I haven't been taking this match that seriously. I should probably be taking it a lot more seriously now that I think about it. Tar Hunt appears to be quite competent, actually. And I think I'm actually gonna need a decently sized economy to beat this guy. Just gotta keep making villagers, I suppose. There's no room to build. Like I would have put down like 4 TCs at this point, but I mean, where's my farmland? Like my farmland is basically right next to my TC. Otherwise, I don't get farmland. And kind of juked one of those shots. Aha! Checkmate, sir. And I'd always transport ship over this as well. Oh. Oh, nice. I'm hanging out for free. And hopefully a free barracks. Yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Tons of damage. Maybe I can make use of this this cheaper imp. Oh, I can't even click up because I'm not on my castle yet, do I? Finish thy castle, knave! I shall smite thee! And his base is now open. I'm really curious as to what defense he has, and hopefully these guys have this area on lockdown. Oh, it looks like he's coming to back me up, actually. That's quite convenient. Maneuvering my troops is also going to be a pain in the ass because of the, again, lack of building space. I could use some emergency berries, I agree. Alright, we're up to the next stage. If it would ever research. Or we're not, because it didn't research. Ay, Dios mío. To the next stage with thou. I just need to get out some gunpowder and whatnot. I don't know how to play this map at all, so that's one of the reasons why I'm playing very slowly. This is a 3v5, these guys are kind of low rated, so I get to kick back and relax after a day of screaming. Okay, so these islands we're not connected to on land. Fantastic! Which are fish traps? 100 food? It's not that bad. I can afford that. Barely, but I can. And the navy is getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And your base is mine. Slowly. I would like to get into your woodline. Once I hit imp, I'm just gonna get chemistry, and yeah. This will probably be the last game of the day. Oh, this is Boyars. Okay. Time for some Genoese crossbowmen. My unique units, an archer with an attack bonus versus cavalry. Should get pavis, but I cannot afford it. Curse your mangonels! Alright, I'm just gonna bombard cannon those in a minute. I think. Right, pavis time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of trees everywhere on this map. Oh. Have to chop wood over there, I guess. This map is too silly for me. When I get to make a mono light cavalry economy, I mean, what's the fishing trap hockey? R? Okay. Conscription. Still no wood. We require additional forests. Not enough wood. You joined your room and the first thing you heard was ugh. What do you mean you joined my room? You mean my stream or? Yeah, chemistry time. Dun dun dun. It's time for science. What are these guys doing? Where's this decently sized army? Oh, my eco sucks so hard. fishing traps because there's no room to build farms on this map. Struggle is real. If I just get my eco rolling, I can just stomp these guys, I think, but I need to get a real economy out, I think. Look how far away my villas have to walk from this lumber camp. Positively absurd. Never really thought I'd be making so many fish traps, but... Chemistry is almost done. The world's slowest match I think I've ever played. This is City of Lakes, so I mean, this is probably like the worst map possible for me, because not only is it like a water map, but it's also like, there's no room to build on this map at all. There's no room to build, there's no wood. I can't play Farming Simulator on this map because there's no room for farms. So I've had to go for Fishing Ship Simulator or Fish Trap Simulator, which is really just not the same, guys. It's not doing it for me, you know? I'm gonna play Fish Trap Simulator. The game is awful. There's his archers. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna get bombard cannons out, deal with those, I think. Maybe I'll get a couple of his mangonels for free. Thankfully, it really looks like the enemy team isn't accomplishing anything with all this free time I'm giving them. I'm giving them way too much space to build. Time to build up. They don't have. They literally have no space to build. Just giving a lot of time, I guess. I should probably lock this gate. That would be what the smart person would do in this situation. Oh yeah, and trading on this map is also impossible. Thankfully, there are a decent number of gold mines, even though they are really, really tiny. There's a decent number of gold mines and minerals in this map that just put in horrendously bad locations. Okay, I have bombard cannons now. I don't have elite Genoese crossmen. That upgrade is really expensive. I'll never be able to afford that. I have bombard cannons. I'm moving in. Let's do it. Fish Trap Simulator. That game sucks, guys. Who would play Fish Trap Simulator? Like, really, it's clearly inferior. The worst sequel in gaming history? I think so. Fish Trap Simulator. Yeah, this map, though. Oh, God, look at all these fishing ships. Do you have units over there? Not Jaguars. I really could use elite Genoese crossbowmen. right about now. So I can beat those damn boyars. It's like the most boring match of Aoe2 I've ever played. I've played a lot of matches of Aoe2. The drawl continues. Will residents ever get space to build? Go through that gate. I did unlock that, it's just it's not unlocking. Go through the gate. You dumb villagers. Y'all fired. Another... I don't know why I'm building all these unit production facilities. It's not like I have the eco to support this. I'm not used to having to make, like, fish traps. Okay, it's time. Enough of this fucking around. We're going in. We're going deep. Thou art mine, heathen! Charge! No, he has a really good army against me, as Boyars combined with the elite skirms. He's covered his bases quite nicely, good job. However, I'll have you know I have a shitty fish trap economy, and that is unstoppable. This is going a little worse than I bargained for. Time to fall back, I think. Any more bombard cannons? Oh, he might give me a couple skirms for free. That would be nice of him. How am I gonna trade on this stupid map? For the guys who suggested City of Lakes, I hope you are happy. This has been the struggliest struggle to ever struggle. Alright, son. Show me what you're made of. Is this island even connected anywhere? Did I wall this off for no reason? Also, look at this. This is what I've been reduced to with housing placement. Like, looks like, oh god, looks like they're getting Goths. Hopefully I can blitzkrieg them on this side. But they might need me on their side, so.
Yes.
Oh, I accidentally had caps lock on. Not the intention. Okay, now apparently I've got too many fish traps. They're just that overpowered. Can't beat those. Good news is I have a range advantage over him here, and ooh, wait, he's oh yeah, he's got the siege advantage. I have a range advantage over him. It would be nice if I could micro these bombards away from his onager shots, but I can't because this is why we can't have nice things. Of course. Yeah, Glupod is not known for his communication. That's probably one of his weaker. Close enough. I didn't know he was Huns. I didn't even check. I thought he was like Vikings or some shit. Or, Teutons, I don't know. It's by the architecture. Oh well, I'm on my way. Hopefully Ponce sends everything over there. And we're good to go. I haven't seen Ponce this game yet. He just send everything over there, I guess. But he's Mayans. Oh god, we don't get champs. I will send hand cannons to your side. Oh god, look at all those siege onagers. Uh-oh. The struggle is looking real. And you're doing a 3v5 on the worst map for me. I am completely out of wood. Perhaps I shouldn't have been selling it all game. Didn't realize that it was a delicacy, I guess. This isn't connected anywhere, is this? Except to his base. Fuck. Oh yeah, I could get Silk Road for a change. That's a pretty good tech. Bombard cannons are really the best thing I can make in this situation to deal with these stupid siege onagers, but even then, you know, siege onager is pretty good. Mayans versus Goths is like the worst matchup in the game, I think, civ-wise, and you know, Huns versus Goths is also really bad, so I don't blame Glupod or Prince Ponce de Leon for this, for any sort of struggle that may occur. Now the issue is here is that this is also a horrible civ matchup for me. The Italians versus Slavs is it's not that great. He's got, you know, siege onagers and super duper heavy cavalry. So my squishy archer units and hand cannoneers, you know, are all gonna die to those siege onagers, and I don't get siege engineers on my bombard cannons, so my range isn't very good. Thankfully, he doesn't have siege engineers, but if he did, that would make this game like 1,000 times harder for me. If he exploits that range advantage even further. Bombard cannons are good against siege onagers because they happen to have good range, but mine don't because they don't have siege engineers. They have good enough range. It's not the worst matchup in the world, but I can certainly tell you with confidence that the Mayans versus Goths is absolutely, like, really bad in the late game. Be hard-pressed to win that matchup, I'll tell you that. Having these two guys over here. I'm having enough trouble with the Slavs. And his super duper heavy cavalry. Those trebuchets? Shit. Cannon galleons might be a decent option here against these trebuchets. But yeah, the way this map is laid out, I can't really kill those trebuchets. These siege onagers and boyar combo is just decimating me right now. Ruh-roh. This might be all she wrote. See. Both of honors. Ah! Yeah, you got siege engineers now. You must be listening. Good on you, sir. Picked a very powerful unit combination here. This map is really bad for me because I can't really boom on this map like I'd like to, and oh god, they're in our trade line. Can't really boom on this map. There's no real place for farms. The water on this map sucks. There's no wood. There's no room to build. I am horrible at this map. I'm sure there are ways to play it. I just haven't figured them out. And frankly, there are many maps that I like better than City of Lakes. It's probably one of my least favorite maps in the game. I like this slightly less than I like the original Salt Marsh. But, I mean, it's a challenge, something new. People are always joking about they want me to play City of Lakes, so finally doing it. That way you guys can see where, did I make a Cav Archer? See where the City of Lakes really is at. It's the best map ever. Get ship right. It's really cheap for me, so. I have you now, maybe? Having to fight these two sides at once is certainly going to be the death of me. I can already tell. Oh god, there's like no wood left on this map. Okay, alright. Lumber camp's over here. We got a wood emergency right now. Alright, they figured it out. This map is full of choke points, so Onager is broken. Oh, and he can just trap me over the water like this. Like, ugh. He struggle. Guys, this is not looking good. Okay, at least I have a cannon galleon. Oh, and they got bombard cannons. See, okay, like, the thing is that the, the Italians don't really get any units that are good for pushing through this type of really tight choke point. The onagers here are OP in that situation. Hard to deal with. It's really, like, the only way I could probably get the momentum to push through this side and deal with their specific units is with Navy. And even that, I think, is generous. Now, I do have a ridiculous amount of bombard cannons here, and I'm doing some good work. It's going to be really hard to fight, like, a Boom's Spanish and Slavs is quite the devastating one. For sure. And this is, like, not a cost-efficient fight for me. I do have decent units against these guys. It's hard for me to fight these mass onagers and bombards at such a choke point when I don't have the numbers advantage. I do have pretty good units though, like Genoese crossmen do destroy almost all of these units. They actually have really good civs for this, like, I don't know how we're going to beat the Boom Goths. Really hard to outproduce them in the Imperial Age, especially with, like, these are the two worst civs versus the Goths, like, in the game, I think. I'm not sure if there's a worse civ than the Huns and Mayans versus the Goths late game, because they don't get champions. Neither of them get gunpowder either. At least the Mayans get heavy scorps, but like it's not enough against the Huskarls for sure. Heavy scorps will help you against the mass halbs and champs, but not really against the. Oh, I'm actually completely out of wood. Uh-oh. I think we might be boned.
Yes.
Oh well, we tried. I think I have like the worst matchups on the left side possible. That is, like in a late game imp, it's really hard to get anywhere on this map. I could have rushed, but like everyone's walled up, and a galley rush is actually completely useless on this map. So I'm really glad that I didn't do that. As well, it can be nice to secure the coast. You can't really do anything once you get it, and this map is really hard to play. They are playing it in Zero Empire as his invitational for whatever reason. I guess he also wants to see the City of Lakes in action, so I'm really curious to see how like higher rated players handle this. I want to see Spring on City of Lakes. Alright, this game is Ogre. This is all Ogre for us. GG! No one unbeat. These choke points with, yeah, in the late game against these civs with on a map like this with choke points is quite difficult, I would say. Alright, well, I'm never doing City of Lakes again on stream, so this will be the last time you guys see this. Unless for some sort of special occasion of some sort. But I did this for you guys, because people really wanted to know why City of Lakes is so intriguing. It is a really beautiful map, though, and I like the idea. It's just not... It's incredibly difficult to play, I guess. It might be one of the hardest maps to play in the game, and it can be unforgiving with the map gen. It was a pretty decent match, though. Really hard to push through those choke points. Quite tricky. I think we would have been okay, though. I probably could have held my side much better. If I didn't have to invest in defending Glue Pot and Prince Ponce. But unfortunately, there was nothing they could do against the fully boomed Goths with their civs. We got really unlucky with that one. It's like the Huns plus Mayans versus the Goths. Neither of them have gunpowder or access to champions, so the Goths just will kind of run right through them. So, 'tis unfortunate. 'Tis unfortunate. It was a decent match anyway. Hopefully you guys got a kick out of that one. Oh my god, that trade profit. It's absurd. I don't know how you got that kind of trade profit. They did have a lot more space to trade in, which can be really tricky when you're in a 3v5 situation. This map is insanely hard, so I can definitely say that it's like as anti-res as it gets, I guess. If there was more space to build, more wood, less choke points would be nice. Probably should have picked the Civ with Siege Onagers for this in retrospect, but the more you know. Anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to check out the rest of the stuff on my YouTube page. I've got plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos there, as well as videos for other games. So if you like this match, you'll probably like those as well. So thank you so much for watching, as always, guys. I really appreciate the support. And I will, see you all at the next live stream. And of course, in the meantime, while I am trying to finish up with my final exams, your patience is appreciated. You can always check out the Steam Workshop and check out my custom AI. Hopefully you'll enjoy that as much as I do. I put a lot of effort into that, several years of it, and I think it's come out to be a really, really fun quality experience. So if you're watching this on YouTube, there'll be a link to download that in the video description. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. I will be back in a few minutes to end off the live stream and answer any last-minute questions. So again, thank you for your support. GG, well played. We tried. We definitely did. We could have done that a lot better. I don't think any of us played that particularly well, but I mean, that map is like awful for all of us. I think I speak for Prince Ponce and everybody when I say that map is pretty... City of Lakes is insanely hard to play, really weird, not my forte. I think we could have done a lot better if it was basically any other map. This map is really tricky, strange, and difficult. So yeah, anyway, GG well played. We'll be back in just a minute, guys, so see you all shortly.